You know, I'm really getting overexcited, but really not. Because, I mean, what's wrong with being excited about something in which you do? I'm ALANCOOK, the proud owner of the MI-DION that's on the left. And it is the older Mona Lisa. This is the X-ray in which I pulled out of the MI-DION, which is the Mona Lisa. This is around a 17-year-old woman. This is around a 45-year-old woman. That's my belief. Still trying to get the right age on the MI-DION. But I'm pretty certain that the Mona Lisa is 17. I have info that leads from him starting at the age of 12 and doing 17, and there is, in this painting, there is a total of 55 solid years of Leonardo da Vinci's works. It is a diary. Now I'm going to show you the images in X-rays of my painting and of the Mona Lisa's painting that are the same. We're working on 3,850 exact images that are of such. If you take a look, this is really funny in a sense. If you take a look, this is his arm that comes down and he has his hand. But his hand fits over here a lot and fits exactly with the finger. You can see the finger and you can see the finger float. But see, Leonardo da Vinci doesn't stop there. He'll move it here. And then he'll move it here. And he'll move it up and he'll move it down and he'll move it all the way around and upside down. But when you get to certain images, of areas, he gives you the markings of certain things, of where it to be. For instance, when you get all the way over here, he covers the head with his hand. See how it fits 100% over the head. Now wait. If you follow his sleeve, you can see how his sleeve flows in on the hidden works. If you put this back and you cover it, you can see this guy with the wings bleeding through on the light section with another one behind it. See, you can see the one behind it, which is this guy. But this particular guy is here. But then again, remember, he makes it move, so that's why they look the same and they're cut on the same angle. Okay, now if you take a look, you can see these words coming through. Now you're going to have to really follow me. You see on his sleeve, I'm going to show you it, is this half-cut moon white symbol, which is this, decorative. And it fits 100% into the slot of the word that resembles the word ranger for some reason. I'm sure it's something else, but that's the best I can acknowledge it. If you look at this R that's bleeding through, you can actually see in the white cut line that he used that's missing. You can see it. You can see the same curve. Watch. Okay, his hand covers it right, and you don't forget, he makes it move. Okay, then you got this half moon, and if you take a look at the half moon, it's actually an M look. And if you look here, you can see the other portion of the M floating. Gets even better. Well, it all adds up to be better. If you take a look, you see this cut little line? That's that cut little line. You can even see the curvature. Here's the curvature. Now, everything's not going to be exactly in the same darkness and buoyant brightness of it. For the reason is there's like 200, maybe even thousands of different levels of X-raying, and this is one level of mine. This is one level of theirs, and so that means deeper and deeper and deeper it changes. You can see this looking J, and you can see the outline J missing, like erased, missing. It gets, watch. You see this eye and an eye here with a round nose, kind of like a ball with a hat type deal, pointy hat with a round doodad here in front. Look at it. Okay, right here it is. Watch. Right? You put it right there. You see how the circumference comes out right here? Now I just have to tilt it one because it's off, but it's close. And you see it right here, how it flows and goes. You see how it flows and goes? You see how it flows and goes? There's no way in the world anybody would know how to match even a couple pieces, even in the same angle cut. So this is also, watch this. When this slides over and gets to the hand, and the hand covers the face that's aiming that way. Now the face is going to go all over, but his hand actually covers the perfect circumference. But look at this. Look at her sleeve. This is her sleeve with the doily on it. This is her sleeve with this little doily. That little doily goes right across the nose of the Mona Lisa in the buoyant, darker area in several different spots. Leonardo da Vinci made his paintings move like a TV, a flip book, projection, whatever you may want to put it. But his paintings are not still. They're overlays that are overlaid trillions of times that want you to say, why does the painting move? Why does she follow you across the room? Was Leonardo da Vinci an alien? There's all kinds of questions like that. No, Leonardo da Vinci was not an alien. Was he a genius? Yes, he was a genius. You see this dark spot here? Now I showed you what that was on one of the others, which is Melzi Francesca. Sully. I've done a lot tonight, so you gotta forgive me on that. And it is, I'm going to show you the heart that goes in it, that is in a different layer. So you know that different levels of his works are changed there it is. Okay. If you see and you overlay the X-ray they pulled out of the Mona and you put it here, the heart of the eye, which is larger than the item, but you can see how she fits. It's because he makes his paintings move across the room. It may come up brighter in that area, but if they find out what they're doing on different levels and moving it, they will find that there are points that are start and go. So this circumference is got the outline. So what you see, that what you don't see, you do see, and what you do see, you don't see. And then percentage of 10% of each of what I said is so. So Leonardo da Vinci is an extreme tricky guy. So what you're saying, oh, how come I'm not pulling up this, whoops, this exact image? Oh boy, I buried it, didn't I? This exact image that matches this. In general, I am. So if you look again, watch. You see this face, how it's cut like a bird, and he's got this nose that cuts here. Okay. Here's the bigger face. If I was to open this up, and I overlay this over, it's the same. That is the same picture. I can do it in vice versa if it helps. It's the same. It doesn't come out too well in vice versa, but you can see what I'm talking about. You can see how the markings go across. You can see how the arm would go. A lot of times he puts this arcing next to the chin where it runs through, but he runs this works across the room. See? Isn't that something? And a lot of times he puts hearts. So in this area, or any area, here's got a big heart, you're going to find when you match this up and you bring it on down a little or so, you're going to find out that this big heart here is this big heart here, and here's a heart, here's a heart. He's got them buried either in white, or he's got them buried in black, or he's got them 50-50, the way you only caught a portion of the heart. That's Leonardo. Okay. See, you can see this dark triangle where it bleeds through. It's a dark one here, and then you can see how it's like this. Here's the triangle. Okay, he gives you these little innuendos, you know. So I don't know if I'm saying it right for you guys to understand it. All I know is that I know that I'm right. But then when I die and I ask Leo, he says you are all wrong, but you did have my painting. And I'm gonna say, you know, sometimes it's just you should have flipped it upside down. I'm telling you, his markings match everywhere you go. I got over 700 YouTubes to prove it, and it's impressive. It's impressive. It is so impressive. You can also, if you really want to, watch this. If you look, you can see the outcome of the white, but it fades even a lighter blue. This is the same image as this, believe it or not. So when you go to float it, well, it's small, so it's going to get a little bit, that's my problem. I thought I had to, okay. See the big V? See this big white V? Okay. That is in here. Okay. It cuts across here. So what you see here that's bleeding, it's here. So when you put it here, it's here. So he blends in his colors. It doesn't have to be all pure black and white to you, because he does not draw you a black and white picture, okay? You have to fight to find his works. And his works are absolutely, extremely difficult to find. When you overlay the X-ray over the top of mine, you'll find it is the same. He's got the same V's. He's got the same guy. Okay. Here, you even got here the star guy right there. Here he is right there. Boom. The Mona Lisa fits 100%. Okay. You see this guy right here? See this big black guy right here? in the sense they're all blocked out. That's this. Look. Look, that was an accident. Okay? This is another. Here's the turn. Here's the turn. This is plain and simple. Now, it is all fallen into place. Here's black, two people and a stick. And I'm sure you can see the lightness and how they be. Here's boom, boom. He ain't going to draw it out for you. That means the words are in there, and all you got to do is fight to get it out. And the triangle's in there. See? This is the pyramid guy, and here he is right there, 100%. That makes my man in here, or my woman. See, they don't have enough of the X-ray. They don't give you much. Okay, if they gave me the whole darn thing, I'll show you the whole thing. But they give it to me in sections, and I have to fight it anyway. And even if they gave it to me all whole, I have to break it down in small pieces because it's that in detail. Okay, look at that. That's called the Statue of Liberty, I call it. And you overlay it, fits. There he is. There she is. It's the same. And with that, I got to tell you, this is a Leonardo da Vinci painting. It's the greatest painting on the planet. This is the younger Mona Lisa, and this is the X-ray that's out of my painting of the Mona Lisa. And that's what I have to tell you. If you guys can subscribe, that would be great. If you guys aren't and your finger's broken, well, subscribe later. And with that, I got to say, keep your distance. Wash your hands, wear a mask, tell your loved ones and good friends that you care about them, you love them, and may God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens, and you have a beautiful, beautiful night. Amen.